Now, most of the Greek city-states are very straightforward. Massalia is the first one I'll be reviewing, and yeah, like it's not much to talk about the Greek city-states, but I'll go over three today, and then I'll go over the rest tomorrow. So, the Greek faction, this Greek faction is located in modern-day Marseille, Provence, France. Massalia is a dangerous faction. They were released with the Black Sea colonies pack free of charge, although they aren't located near the Black Sea. Massalia has been a faction that has intrigued me even before it was released because it was the only faction where you had the barbaric units and the Greek units in one roster. This didn't change when the faction was released. Massalia is a hybrid faction, part Gallic, part Greek. This means that they have units that are ferocious and can do a lot of damage on the charge, and have holding units that are very sturdy and very reliable, making them a very diverse faction. They also have access to Gallic hunters as mercenaries. Massalia is the only Greek city-state that doesn't have pikemen. Although this does not hurt them a lot, it does put them at a disadvantage when they're fighting the Etruscan kingdom, because it allows their specialists to be able to attack frontally. Of course, you can still bring good skirmishers and good cavalry to counter this. Also, you don't have access to mid-tier barbaric units, which is unfortunate. You still have access to the often overlooked thorax swordsmen. To summarize, it's hard to say what a standard Massalian army would look like because they are a hybrid faction with a good selection of units from both cultures. There isn't too much to talk about when it comes to this faction, so give them a try and see what you like. In my opinion, Massalia can beat Pergamon, but there's a possibility. But they also lose to the Etruscan kingdoms, which I think is also possible as well. I'll have to do more tests to confirm this. So what does your standard Massalian army look like? Like I said, it's a bit challenging, but what I tend to do is tend to rely on thorax swordsmen a bit. And usually my core is either hoplites or thorax swordsmen, depending on what my needs are. Thorax swordsmen are better than hoplites, most people know that. And they are very sturdy, but they don't have the melee stats to beat most units that are that have similar costs in a one-on-one. Like, I think thorax swordsmen lose to chosen swordsmen. They also lose to Scutari, which is very interesting. There's always a possibility to bring Massalian Therial spears on the flanks because they don't have pikemen. You can bring Celtic warriors as frontline infantry if you'd like, or levy freemen. Choice is up to you. They also have access to the Gallic hunters, which is pretty good in my opinion. But they also have peltasts and slingers. Shot cavalry, they have the Hippeus lancers, which 3 out of 5 Greek city-states have. Every Greek city-state, if I'm correct, has citizen cavalry. Massalia has Massalian cavalry, and that's pretty much it. There's not much to talk about Massalia. Good faction. You don't know what exactly they'll bring, but just expect them to bring Massalian cavalry over citizen cavalry, and expect them to bring Hippeus lancers, because without those, the core units tend to have a hard time against good barbaric units, especially the Suebi, who are good infantry killers. So I'm gonna take a minute 30 break. See you guys then.